So guys, I've been constantly in the search for a solid in-home security system. I've actually reviewed a few on the channel before, and they were good, but they were not great. You see, I have a ton of tech in my house, so I definitely need some solid security. So Blink sent in their home security device, which is literally this, and I've been using it for about a week, and after my time with it, it is now officially the headquarters main security camera. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't perfect by any means, no security device is, but for what this offers in such a small compact form factor, not to mention how affordable it is, it's really hard to pass up. In fact, I have a full list of pros and cons of this device at the end of this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Besides being extremely affordable, it's completely wireless and requires no monthly subscription, which is the best part. So here's the deal. One unit costs $100. If you buy two, it costs $169. So the more you buy up front, the bigger the discount is. The most popular is the 3-camera package that costs $229, which is a savings of $70. Additionally, if you change your mind and want to add additional cameras later down the line, it would only cost you $75, so you don't have to pay full price for one. You also get a sync module with your purchase, and this is required to connect all the cameras in your home. Just simply plug it straight into your wall outlet to give it power, and you are done. These are the camera modules. They are very small, and in the front is where the motion detection sensor is located, along with a mic and a built-in flash. Along with the camera, they include a mounting bracket with some adhesive tape, and they're also kind enough to provide two AA batteries, which are needed to run the cameras. In case you guys are wondering, each one of these actually lasts up to a year on average on just two AA batteries, so you don't have to constantly worry about replacing them. The mounting bracket is optional in case you want the ability to rotate or tilt the camera, and installation is also very simple. Once the sync module is hooked up and the batteries are inside the cameras, all you have to do is open up the app, which is available on both iOS and Android, and follow the instructions to sync each one of them. You can hook up to 10 cameras on each system, and also you can download them on each device. So if you have a family or multiple devices, you can install the app on each one of them. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's take a look at the actual system. So everything is done within the app, accessing the files, arming your cameras, or changing the settings. There is no desktop version as of yet. If there's anything that Blink did really well, it's their app. The user interface is very friendly and minimalistic. So this is the main page, and you have access to pretty much everything. To start off, you can tap on this icon to add additional cameras by entering in the 9-digit serial number, which can be found on the back of each device. I was sent 3 cameras, so I put one in the living room, dining room, and one in the office. After syncing the cameras, I pretty much have complete control over them using the app. Clicking on the video icon will show a live feed of what's currently going on. Now, because the camera has a built-in mic, you can also hear what's going on. What's up guys, so this is basically the audio quality of the camera, and this is unedited, and basically this is what it sounds like talking directly at the camera. Tapping on the cog wheel for each camera takes you to the settings for that specific camera, and in here you can basically enable or disable motion detection. You can also adjust the sensitivity. With my time of use, I actually haven't run into any connection issues as of yet, despite 2 of the cameras being located downstairs and away from the router, which is actually upstairs. So the way this works is it only records when it detects motion, and as I mentioned before, you can set the sensitivity in the settings section. I find the highest setting to be the best because it can detect the movement from a long distance and activate the camera to start recording. Arming all of the cameras is done by a single swipe near the bottom right, which only takes a few seconds to activate. Afterwards, you can disarm single cameras. So for example, I always keep the living room camera armed since I'm upstairs working most of the time with headphones on, so I can't really tell what's going on downstairs. And in this case, I disarm the office camera. Speaking of recording, it does shoot only in 720p up to 30 frames, which obviously isn't the best, but I mean it does last up to a year with AA batteries, so increasing the quality to 1080p will drain the battery life a lot quicker. 720p is still good enough to clearly see what's going on, as well as see a clear image of the person's face. It also has a wide angle field of view if you haven't already noticed, 110 degrees to be specific, so you can practically see everything that's going on around. So here's a quick demonstration of me arming the cameras and stepping out and then stepping back inside my home. Even in low light, it does pretty well. It doesn't have night vision, so it's forced to use the flash that's built in the camera. So after it detects the motion, it will start recording based on what length you selected in the settings, and afterwards it stores it in their cloud, and you can access it anytime within the app. It can store up to 7,200 seconds of video or 1,440 5-second videos. You can simply click on the folder icon on the top right and view the files. You also have the option to send the video or save it straight to your phone. And finally, you can even set schedules so that the cameras activate on specific times on specific days. But that's pretty much the gist of it. It's a very simple and affordable home security system that offers a lot for the money. So here are the pros and cons. I'm going to start off by stating the obvious first. It's wireless, affordable, no subscription fees, and the user interface is one of the best that I've seen. I also love the accuracy and reliability of Blink. I haven't noticed any disconnects, errors, or any issues in connecting this past week that I've been using the cameras. I love the wide angle lens, and the fact that it comes with a microphone so that I can hear what's going on is very useful. Live viewing and playback all within the app is also very useful. But with all that said, here are the cons. It's not waterproof, so you can't use it outdoors. It won't be able to detect motion through glass, so if you're planning to put this in front of a window looking out, it's not going to be effective. No pan or tilt feature within the app. The camera stays static. You can only adjust the angle manually using the bracket. There is no alarm, which was kind of disappointing. I wish Blink would have included some sort of an alarm or siren built inside the camera that can activate once it detects motion. I think that would be a very useful feature if someone were to break in. No desktop access. If you want to view the files or store them on your PC, you have to either send it to your email or transfer them from your phone, which is kind of inconvenient. So in conclusion, if you guys are looking for a very solid home security system that won't break the bank, then I suggest trying out the Blink home security system. Now, if you're looking for an anti-theft security device that will activate alarms and sirens and also notify local law enforcement, then this is definitely not for you. This is simply a monitoring security device. However, what you can do is pick up a separate alarm device that you can hook up to your door and use it in combination with the Blink home security system. I actually did a video on it. If you guys want to check that out, I'll drop a link to it down below. But that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like to show your support. If you guys want to check out the Blink home security system, I'll make sure to drop links to them down below. Thank you so much to Blink for sending this in.